Breanna came to 610 Magnolia really right out of Sullivan Cooking School, and she participated in the first Lee Initiative mentee program. I have seen her really take charge of her career. She is now the executive sous chef at 610 Magnolia. I know you very well, Breanna.
Yes.
How are you doing? So it's been a while now since you went through our Women's Initiative program. Now that you've had time to reflect on it, like, what was your experience like?
Looking back on it now, I feel like I've gotten a deeper perspective where I was and where I want to go later on, and also how to get there. Learning from other women in the industry how to be in that role as a chef.
Did the Lee Initiative program help empower you?
Being able to go to other kitchens and see how they run them, it did give me a sort of confidence. I am very dedicated in this field, and I like to try to give back. So staying involved with the Lee Initiative, during the shutdown, I was here pretty much every day.
From the very beginning, you've been involved every year. I don't think there's been any other chef that's been as involved in it as you.
It's all about community. Looking at the previous classes and seeing like how everyone succeeded, it's really inspiring to see what they're doing, how far they've also come. It's really awesome. I think that's the main part of the Lee Initiative that I also love. It's class after class, adding all those people. It's a constant support system, and it's our own little community. I feel happy to be involved, honestly.
Aretah was in the third class of the Lee Initiative Women's Chef Program, and she is from New York City, works at Gramercy Tavern, which is easily one of the best restaurants in the country. She was recently named Chef de Cuisine, which is a huge honor, and she's really standing out in a field and in a city that is incredibly competitive. Aretah, thank you for welcoming us into this gorgeous restaurant, Gramercy Tavern. It's amazing to be here. It's amazing to be in New York City.
Can you tell us a little bit about Gramercy?
So Gramercy has been around for 28 years now. It's a seasonal restaurant that I have been inspired by basically since I was a line cook and not even working here.
What was your main takeaway from your class and the women that you met during the program?
Part of the reason why I even applied was seeing all the work you were doing for restaurant workers during the pandemic when we all got fired, we all had no money, and we were all figuring out what to do. I think the mission has just grown and continued to not just be about restaurant workers, but just really just to be about supporting and helping people to figure out ways to support people who don't have as many opportunities and as many finances and all the things that people with a lot of privilege take for granted. I think the work that the Lee Initiative is doing is not only really, really inspiring, but it's so much bigger than just, being in a restaurant.
Part of what we also try and teach, and obviously our mission is empowerment. What are the things that make you feel empowered?
To me, it's kind of a recurring theme of just the people I'm surrounded with. I can't do this job alone, and I feel the most empowered when I know that I have a strong support system behind me.
We're so delighted that you're part of the Lee Initiative. We're incredibly proud of your career, being a part of Gramercy Tavern, being a part of this really storied, legendary restaurant, and you handle it with such grace, with such professionalism and talent. It's amazing to watch your career, so thank you.
Thank you, I really appreciate that.